Is anybody else's sleep schedule out of control, or is it just me? I read somewhere online in a research study that it says your body takes 3 days to adjust itself to a new schedule, and after reading that, I have implemented the 3-day schedule plan that I am sticking to currently. It's hard, for the months leading up to my jaw surgery I had in November, I was dipping and I was constantly changing the times that I'd go to sleep, the times that I'd wake up, and in all that changing, my body never got used to my schedule. And with that being said, I was always tired. Midday naps weren't a want, they were a need. If I didn't take a midday nap, then I would have absolutely butchered the rest of my day. My eyes were heavy, my appetite was out of whack, because when you sleep longer than you should, or when you sleep shorter than you should, your body doesn't know when to eat, because sometimes you may eat at 6 in the morning, and other times you may not eat until 3 p.m. There's a huge shift in your schedule that your body needs to get used to in order to function properly. And with the knowledge that a habit takes 3 days to turn into a routine and for your body to get used to it, I took that into account, and I've been trying to get it back on track. Being home, recovering with my surgery has definitely helped that, and I have seen my sleep hours improve, but I've also seen them not improve, because there have been nights in my recovery that I've stayed up until 10 in the morning, playing video games, as I've talked about before. But within the past week of this new year, I have doubled down on my sleep schedule. Obviously, around New Year's and that time period, I was staying up with my family and with, the joy of the company that I had, because, there's a time to celebrate, and the New Year's is a time to celebrate. So I got home from all of my New Year's shenanigans on January 5th, the day before my birthday. Or no, January 4th, sorry. And since then, I have implemented the 3-day rule into my lifestyle, and I have been trying to wake up the same time every day. I've been trying to go to sleep the same time every day, and for the most part, it's been working. I used to wake up feeling really groggy and unmotivated, and that's changed. And another big thing that helps change that is setting yourself a routine, the night before, writing down what you want to do, and then so that in the morning you kind of don't need to think. You just wake up, you go to your desk, and you see your list. Oh, my first thing that I wrote down here is to read for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to read for 10 minutes. After that, it says to go shower. I'm going to go shower. Making a detailed routine of your day the night before really helps you to lock into being productive, because you already knew what you were going to do. It's not gonna create any time for you to sit back and be on your phone for an hour, because your day did not have that when you wrote it down. And do you really want to let your phone get in the way of a good day? I don't think so. I know I don't. What I'm trying to put as a message of this video is to, understand what your body needs. Obviously, every body is different, and some people can do what they need to do on more sleep. Some people can do what they need to do on less sleep. Some people can do what they need to do with no sleep. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the exact analytics. I don't know the exact freaking temperature your body needs to be to, but I do know that once you start setting yourself into a routine and you start, building the habits that routine ends up bringing into your life, then you will eventually just grow into a more productive person. And I see that in myself. And that's how I think that I can, talk about something like this, is because I've actually been practicing it. And in that practice has become habit. The past week has been constantly going to bed around 11:30 and constantly waking up around 7:30. It's not the perfect routine, obviously sometimes I go to sleep around midnight and I wake up around 11. Or no, sorry, I go to sleep at midnight and I wake up around 8. But it's still in the range within the hour that your body is used to, And that's not something to beat myself up on, One day it could be 11:15 that I go to bed. One day it could be 6 that I wake up. There's a time difference that can manage, that you can manage because your body is used to that type of schedule. So create the schedule for yourself, push past the discomfort of setting new habits and just start. It's a lot harder to say it than to do. It's a lot harder to do it than saying it out loud, but I did it, and I am the worst example to follow. What am I saying? I don't know, but you get the point. Set a routine, stick to that routine for 3 days. If it doesn't work for 3 days, then go ahead and leave a comment saying that I'm the most dumb person, blah blah blah. But I'm telling you, 3 days. All it takes is 3 days. Once that 3 days is up, if you want to continue it, good for you. If you don't want to continue it because it's not working, then maybe try something else. But please try it. I think it works. And I think that it's something that a lot of people need to gain that extra level of focus that you need to do your daily tasks that you want to do. I'm off to bed now. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you in my next one.